Here we go. Let's see. Can everyone hear me? Well, I can hear myself, so I'll assume yes. Good. I apologize, there's going to be some audio delay in the game. I'm not sure exactly what's causing it. It has to do with a desync issue, sadly. This issue will be fixed in post, don't worry. So without further ado, let's begin now. Greetings everyone, my name is Etterville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Megatroid HD, aka Metroid HD Custom Edition with the Megatroid pack installed. Continuing on from the last stream, I'll be completing the game. I'll first be going through Kraid's hideout, and then I'll be going through Tourian. Most of Brinstar, all of Norfair, and Ridley's hideout has been completed. Most of Brinstar, all of Norfair, and Ridley's hideout have been cleared out. This shouldn't be as difficult as Ridley's hideout, as you're intended to go through this one first. Welcome to stream dACE74 and Diamond Wolf. For those who are watching the stream live, there will be some audio desync with the game. This will be fixed in post. It's actually a replacement hack for the original Metroid for the NES, not Super Metroid. In order to install this replacement pack, you must use the Mesen emulator. And welcome to the stream, Jerryman. And as an FYI, this will not be a 100% playthrough. I'm just gonna try getting to the end, that's all. I already know I'm not gonna get the best ending. Now let's see what's behind this red door. I need to conserve my missiles for Kraid. That's why I'm not using them as much. Next missile pack. It does. That's why I call it a replacement pack, and it's only compatible with this emulator. Before I go down here, let me check something back to the left. I know there's an energy tank over there. At least I think there is one nearby. I was given a hint by someone else. Specifically behind this doorway. And after this hallway too. I think it's taken directly from Super Metroid, Jerry Man. Certainly works a lot better than the original. And there's the next energy tank. I won't collect any more energy tanks from this point onwards, as getting any more will not increase my max health. And no, it's very strange. The original Metroid for the NES had 8 energy tanks to collect, but only 6 of them would count. This was fixed in future titles. And yeah, I made a mistake. They don't count past 6, not 5. I'm not sure where Kraid is exactly. He may be on the lower left part of this map, or on the lower right. I'll first explore the lower left. Nah, I checked. It doesn't fix that. I did a test with collecting that earlier energy tank at Brinstar, and it didn't add more. If I knew exactly how many missiles it takes to destroy Kraid, I'd be spamming them a lot more. Probably not more than 75. Something's over there to the right, but I can't reach it just yet. Welcome to the stream, Heavy Elite. I'll be finishing Megatroid today. Only 2 more areas are left, this one and the final one. Something's up to the left. Let me check that. Actually, let me go to the right first. That seems interesting. And I double checked the Metroid manual. There are no more major upgrades I can collect in the game. I got all the beam upgrades as well as a mobility upgrade. I got all the beam and mobility upgrades. The only upgrades that are worthwhile for me right now are the missile upgrades. But even then, I don't need too many. After all, defeating Kraid will grant me plus 75 to my max missile capacity. Trying. It's a bit awkward to control Samus in this game. Well, I guess I'm not going through that door first. And thank you for attending, Heavy Elite. I'm getting the feeling the boss is behind this door. It looks rather menacing. Hi, Kraid. Just shoot at it until it dies. It spikes block damage though. So I didn't need that many missiles anyways. I only needed about 40 or 50. There is a secret in this room, by the way, but I don't know where it is exactly. Ah, there it is. The 7th energy tank. I didn't mean to go through the door. Let's get that first. Fair enough. I was in Norfair already, so I decided to go to Ridley first, and someone else requested of me to go through Ridley first. And as you see, once I collected the 7th, once I collected the 7th energy tank, my max energy capacity was not increased. It just refilled it to max, that's all. In the original Metroid, he's very small actually. He's increased in size in Super Metroid. Same with Ridley for that matter. I honestly prefer Giant Kraid over this one. This one feels like Mini Kraid. And that's sort of kept in Super Metroid as well, as a less common enemy type. Getting up here is going to be a bit awkward. This is actually a combination of a hack and replacement pack for the original Metroid. So under the hood, this is still mostly the same 8-bit game. It's just the emulators doing the heavy lifting. Indeed. Nor do you have access to the space jump. From this point on, I can exit out of this lair and go directly to Tourian. I just want to explore this this pathway to the left of his lair, and then I'll leave. Super Metroid is when they really understood. Super Metroid is when they really understood and nailed down design. Super Metroid is when they definitely understood and nailed down the design pattern for the Metroid games. This game's controls are a bit awkward and slippery, all things considered. Using the spin jump is a bit unwieldy. In Super Metroid, that's fixed, thank goodness. There we go. And yes, most other players when playing this game for the first time have problems in that room. Metroid starting from Super Metroid is awesome. Pretty much ironed out all the problems this game had. This game and Metroid 2. But it's okay to be not interested. I'm not interested in all the... But it's okay to be not interested in this game. Ah yes, I'll eventually play AM2R on his channel. After I beat Metroid Fusion. Metroid is another interesting... Gradius is another interesting series. I played a little of Gradius 3, but I found it a bit too hard for me. Hyper Metroid is famous. I may eventually start playing Metroid ROM hacks. But that of course depends on how popular this series is going to be. If it isn't popular enough, well, I most likely won't do it. I'd rather focus more on Mega Man ROM hacks. Mega Man ROM hacks and fan games. How many Gradius games have you played, Heavy Elite? Or at least popular enough. The most popularity will probably occur when I start playing Super Metroid. For most players I've observed, Super Metroid is their favorite game of the series. Hang on a minute, this area looks familiar. Didn't I access it from the other side? That's strange. No wait, this area is a bit different. One of the issues with the original Metroid, the areas could look quite similar. There's more than a little copy and pasting Nintendo did. Which again was thankfully rectified in future games of this franchise. Metroid Zero Mission is also on my to-playlist. Can't sneak through, sadly. I guess I'll have to access it from the other side then. Super Metroid impossible? Probably after Hyper Metroid. If it isn't apparent enough, if I haven't made it apparent enough, I'm a much more casual Metroid player. I mean, if I wasn't this casual, I would have completed the game during the last stream, and not fumbled around as much. Another issue about this game, there are too many hidden blocks which are not obvious enough. Which was once again fixed in Super Metroid. Ah, hello there, fake Kraid. Who dies in one hit. When you say a specific way, what do you mean? Do you mean I have to extensively use wall jumps? Or something more? And this links up back over here, after this screen. I can't emphasize enough how useful the automap is in this game. It rectifies many of the issues of the original title. Just imagine having to go to this game without the automap. You would have to draw a map yourself. I don't blame you if you're... I don't blame anyone for getting lost in this game. There's nothing more to do in Ridley's hideout. There's nothing more to do in Kraid's hideout, so I'll get out of here. Well, there is one thing over there, so... I guess I accidentally destroyed that enemy. Well, I guess the third platform isn't there then. I have to take the roundabout route. I swear there was supposed to be a third one there. FYI, this will also be a much shorter stream. Once the game's done, the stream will end. And I'm getting very close to endgame. Same, Heavy Elite. Sure, let me explore this area which I didn't check out before, and the one above it. Then I'll leave the hideout. I really like the possibilities that'll be opened up by using a combination of the tile set and the sheepman blocks. Just imagine the state machines you could make. I sure hope there's a missile tank upgrade here. Otherwise, this is all for naught, and just a waste of time. I see, played it as more of a casual. Thank you for the information. AK, don't try sequence breaking the game too hard during your first playthrough. There's nothing here. Well, that was just a waste of time then. That'll probably get added to Heavy Elite. It shouldn't be too hard to code. At least, I'm assuming. Don't take my word for it. And let's get out of here. By this point, I think I completed at least 90% of the game. I won't pick up the last energy tank upgrade. I don't know exactly how to get it. I'm not skilled enough for the game. I will show where it is though. So if you're a more skilled Metroid player, feel free to get it. It's right up there. Super Metroid had a similar setup, but at least for that game you can bomb jump your way up there. Yep, Heavy Elite. It's nice to hear the classic Brinstar team remixed in a Mega Man X sound font. It's alright, little McGlitch. Anything you say about Hyper Metroid now, I'll probably forget. I probably won't be able to play Hyper Metroid until next year. Seeing how packed my schedule is. Also, if you're low on missiles, hold off from farming for now. There's gonna be an upcoming great farming spot. There's a great farming spot coming up. Especially in terms of missiles. Make sure you have the ice beam by this point though. Now I can cross the barrier and ride the elevator down into Tourian, the final sector of Zebis, or Zebis. Oops, I forgot to replace the musical track here. I want to replace it with the original Metroid one, but enjoy this instead then. In order to destroy the Metroids, freeze them with the freeze beam. If they latch onto you, just move left and right and bomb them, as they will gradually drain you of your health. At least that's what I usually did. Bombing them also seems to help. And as I was saying, in order to harm the Metroids, first freeze them with the ice beam, then shoot them with 5 missiles. That'll do them in. 10 missiles to destroy the 10 missiles to destroy the yellow doors. Now we're getting assaulted by Rinkas. This was Mega Man State. This was Sigma Stage 3's team from Mega Man X1. I forgot to replace it back with the original Tourian team. They drain your energy pretty fast when they latch onto your head. Yep, she's coming. The missile pickups the Metroids drop grant you The missile pickups the Metroids drop when they're defeated grant you 30 missiles, so it's pretty good for farming. But what I really need now is more health. That's why. Thankfully, when you exit and re-enter a room, they'll immediately stop latching on to you. Yeah, I know, I'm a casual player. If I wasn't, they'd never latch onto me this many times. See what I mean? And I can't shoot either while it's doing that. There you are, Mother Brain. But protecting her are these several Zebutites. Their energy source. And all these cannons and Rinkas. Ten missiles to destroy each Zebutite. They appear to regenerate over time, too. I think I'm gonna die here. Yeah, the Metroids drained too much of my health. Yeah, I'm gonna do a dead abuse here because I can't do it. Let's try this again. Once again, if I didn't get drained by all those Metroids, I could have done it. At the very least, dying and resetting sets me back to full health. Meaning that I can now farm with missiles. Now if only the game's drop table was biased correctly, which yet again was fixed in future titles. They don't appear to be in this game, sadly. Pierre's curse. Why are they all dropping energy? I need one of the next two Metroids to drop missiles, otherwise I'm stuck. Nope. That's one of the most frustrating parts of the game, farming and the game deciding to not cooperate with you. Because I can only freeze the Metroids, I can't actually injure them. Now that I think about it, I could try backtracking. The doors still seem to be open, so let's try that. If there's one improvement I wish a future romhack would do to this game, it would be to fix the drop tables. Or actually bias them the same way future games do. And now begins farming. So time to fast forward through everything. Unfortunately, as this is a lower level area, I don't think I'll get as many missiles as I want. The reason why I need so many missiles is because Mother Brain resists my basic beam weapons. Go ahead, Diamond Wolf. Might as well hear something while I'm grinding. I don't know if this pack changed that, we'll see. Another way Super Metroid fixed this problem, well actually, another way this game's sequel as well as all other games in the series fixed it was by having missile refilling stations. Oh, you're talking about Mega Man Maker, that makes a lot more sense. I thought you were making a custom game. I could also try farming off the Metroids by manipulating the RNG. I'll try it after getting 50 missiles, maybe that'll work better. No, I was saying I thought he was making a different fan game. A distinct fan game using the Megamix engine or something. Alright, I have enough missiles. Let's get back over there. Take tree true Tourian. This time, I'm gonna manipulate the RNG a bit so I can always get missiles dropped. Or at least try to. Like so. I probably should have done that earlier. Guess this one's not gonna drop missiles then. I wish the Ringos could drop some, at least, energy pickups. And our YouTube channel. For those watching the LP version, for those watching the edited version of this, I'm back over here on my third attempt. Me dying to the Metroids in this section was all my fault. What I don't like is how difficult it is to farm up missiles. Because during my second attempt, I tried farming up against the Metroids, but they decided to only drop energy, never missiles. Thankfully this was fixed in future franchise games. At least the Zibatites that I destroyed earlier stay destroyed. but you need to destroy them quickly as they regenerate over time. Whoever said that Mother Brain was replaced was right. Hi, Sigma. If I didn't get pushed everywhere. I just need a clear firing angle. By the way, if you get hit by Sigma, he deals a lot of contact damage, so don't go there. If I can freeze the Rinkas in place, they won't spawn in again until they unfreeze, meaning that I have a clear firing angle for the missiles. At last, he's destroyed. Ow. Sorry for the clipping there. Time to get out of there. We have plenty of time, though. Yeah, Sigma Brain. Hardest part are the Rinkas. And this is the first time I ever faced off against him in this game. Combined with the awkward controls and physics that haven't been ironed out exactly, and me not realizing that freezing the Rinkas is a better option, you saw what happened there. I thought I was gonna die again. And we're out of here. Welcome to the stream, Klex. Glad you can make it. Sigma is no more. Zebes is safe thanks to you. Well, we destroyed Zebes. The galaxy owes you its eternal gratitude. The Metroid threat is over. Until the next game, that is. I think that was a bit of a sprite glitch there. It looked like X crystallized himself. He's supposed to take off his armor. There are no animals to save. But that was a perfect replacement. And as I was saying, due to a combination of my incompetence and awkward physics, that's why I took so much damage there. And also I'm a casual. If I played this before, not too bad. Yeah, they should have added that too. Alright, my thoughts on this game. First, on the things the hack added. I like the auto map, the beam stacking, the sprite, music, and sound effect replacements, as well as a bunch of other quality of life improvements, like starting out at max HP when you die and reset, as well as a save feature, which the original desperately needed, especially in the American version. I don't have to type in the long password. As for the original game, well, it's the same old Metroid released in 1986. The map, enemy, and boss designs are the same as before, with all their warts and all. Glad to see that future games in the franchise fixed most of these issues. I can't wait to get to Super Metroid. At the very least, Return of Samus shouldn't be too annoying to go through, especially at the end when I had to farm up for missiles. That was a joy killer and pace killer. Nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed my Let's Play of Megatroid HD, viewers. If you enjoyed it, please rate, comment, favorite, and or subscribe, as they all help out the channel. If this series becomes popular enough, I will start covering ROM hacks of Super Metroid and other games in the franchise. Well then, thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Toodles! As for everyone else, like I said, I'll be ending off the stream right now. Thanks for watching, and see you on Saturday for Mega Man Maker.